That was what played out sometime yesterday. The youths, they're in the region, as a matter of fact, standing up to say, "You dare not touch our governor." And it's not just the youths. We have even the famous lawmaker, senator, and the SDP governorship candidate, Senator Magnus Abbey, and amongst others, by Edwin Clark, standing up in support of Sassimilaya Fubara. Can we say that it seems like Christmas came too early for the former governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Yesun Wike, and now the FCT minister? Or is it too early to assume that Christmas came too early for him?
There's a sense in which I feel very reluctant, that categorical about it. At least officially, there hasn't been any direct link as an individual, even though as it stands now, I mean, don't need a crystal ball to tell that this is the hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob. Possible that the faction of the assembly that acted the way it did couldn't have done that on its own initiative. So there are suspicions of the minister's involvement, but up to this point, he hasn't made any pronouncement. So I think it would be hasty for us to drag him into this. Yes, it's at the level of suspicions yet. I think that would be my position at this point.
So why do you think he's in the mix?
Oh yeah, there's
why is every finger pointing at him?
But there's no disputing the fact that in the last 8 years, it's been if you like, the central factor in the politics of the state. It was quite instrumental to the emergence of Governor Sim Fubara. Indeed, as a matter of fact, I recall a friend telling me that it would seem that Wike was the candidate and not Sim himself. So I think it's understandable that people see his involvement in this. But like I said, until as events unfold, we'll get to know the extent of his own involvement. Up to this point, he hasn't made. I mean, yesterday was at the FEC, and then he very cleverly sidestepped the issue, gave his own report about contracts awarded for his ministry, and just feigned ignorance of what's going on in his own backyard. But let's just wait and see as events unfold, and then we'll know what positions to take.
Okay.
But then, godfatherism in politics, actually has some sides that really be disturbing. Sometimes it plays out to favor their candidates, and sometimes it looks like what we're seeing, play out here right here in River State. Is there any reason to feel that that's what godfatherism should be when politics is, as it concerns politics?
Well, godfatherism is all to the negative aspect of our politics. It's transactional. The feeling is that, you bring somebody to power and then the person makes, it's like an investment and then you get returns on investment. What it does is that it usurps positions that should be held by the people. Ordinarily, anybody in public office should be accountable to those who elected him. And no single person, no matter how powerful, can take responsibility for putting anyone in government. What happens is that sometimes people then, use their influence or finance and then, help some people to get into power and then assume that they'll be the ones to control the levers of power from behind the scenes. So what they do is they take positions that should be taken by the people. And so you find that public officers become loyal to their godfathers, more loyal to their godfathers than they are to the electorate to put them there. And I've always maintained the position that, if the Nigerian people can step in and then play the role of actual godfathers, such that politicians know that they are being in office or being out of office, that is at the behest of the Nigerian people, I guess they'll be more answerable to the Nigerian people.